Joe. Crazy Joe. Yeah, I'm Crazy Joe. I be running through the snow. Got no pants, got no shirt, got no money.
Good morning. Welcome back to Crazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Crazy Joe. Another physical media review for you today. Again, from our friends at Warner Archives. This time it is the Gene Kelly collection. Gene Kelly, we have 4 movies on 4 discs in one package. The 4-film collection, Gene Kelly. Now, here's what's interesting. This is from Warner Archive. Warner Archive titles are usually made on demand, but I do believe at least some of these titles, if not all of them, have been available separate. And I'm wondering, is this a rare instance where these are commercially available discs? I don't know, because I have a feeling that this is the same Singing in the Rain disc that I already had. And I'm sorry to say I'd have to go digging for my Singing in the Rain disc. I know I already own Singing in the Rain. I think it's the same disc, and I don't think it was from Warner Archive. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think this one's been out for a while. So I don't know. But look, let's take a look what we got here. We've got An American in Paris. We have The Pirate. We have Me and My Gal and Singing in the Rain. Now, I am going to make a confession here. Wow, we're getting a lot of glare. I don't feel like you can see that. I am sorry. I might have to. All right, we'll do something about that. I'll put a pop in here. But yeah, there's a lot of glare on the screen. But these 4 titles, I've only seen one. I've seen Singing in the Rain. I own Singing in the Rain. Well, to be fair, my wife owns Singing in the Rain. It's part of my wife's collection, which is in another room. That's why I said I'd have to go digging for it. My collection is right here. My wife's collection is elsewhere. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here talking about where things are stored. We're here to talk about these discs. So let's take a look. First of all, you get each film on a separate disc. There's Me and My Gal. There's The Pirate, An American in Paris, and Singing in the Rain. And I popped them on. Each one of these has special features. There's a lot of special features on the Me and My Gal disc. Unfortunately, it doesn't list on here what the special features are. That's a shame. I guess you have to pop them in to find out. But each one of these titles has special features. Now, I popped in all of them. They all look great. They all have special features. And the pictures are great. Like I said, at least I think Singing in the Rain is the same disc that was already out. I can't talk for the others, but it's a nice set. If you're a Gene Kelly fan, you're probably going to want this. I'm going to have to check out the 3 of these films I haven't seen, but I'm going to have to do so with my wife. She's going to kill me if I watch old musicals without her. She's going to want to be here for that. So I got to wait on that, but definitely Singing in the Rain alone is a classic. And I've heard of An American Paris and Me and My Gal. Don't know if I've heard of The Pirate. That name's not ringing a bell. I may not have heard of that one before. But good presentation. I wish this told us what the special features were on each disc so I could tell you what each one has. But unfortunately, it's not printed on here. But still, it's a good set. I want to thank Warner Archive for sending me this for review. If you are a fan of Gene Kelly, if you've got all these movies already, obviously you don't need this. This is a collection that brings them all together. But like I said, it is individual discs. I think each and every one of these has been available previously, and they just packaged them together. So if you have these already, you probably don't need this. I don't think there's anything new here, but it is nice to get them all together if you haven't had them before. Thank you to Warner Archive for sending me this, and until next time, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.